Good morning, children. And once again, I welcome you all to my channel. And in today's class, we will do question answer of chapter 8, Marie Curie. I hope you all have written all the word meanings of chapter 8. If not, then look on your screen. I'm going to explain the word meaning of chapter 8, Marie Curie. Now here you can see first one is appetite. Appetite means craving. Craving means desire. It means desire of hunger. We can also call appetite in the sense of hunger. Stumbled over. Stumbled over. Second one is stumbled over. Stumbled over, it means made a mistake. And third, effortlessly. Here you can see effortlessly, it means without any effort, or we can say easily. Then the fourth is horrified. Horrified means terrifying. Horrified, डरा, terrifying, डरावना. Frightened, डरा हुआ, and that means fearful. Often, often means usually or frequently. Unfortunately, bad luck or unluckily. Affected means affected. Recuperation, recovery from illness. Recuperation, recovery from illness. And sanatorium, 10th is sanatorium. Sanatorium is a type of hospital. Diligent, diligent means hardworking or industrious. We can also write hardworking or industrious. 12th is encounter. Encounter means clash or brush. Then boisterous. Boisterous means energetic. 14th is forbidden. Forbidden means not allowed. Then 15th, strain. Strain means injury. And the last one is ordeal. Ordeal means painful experience. So these are the words, and here you can see their meanings. Now it's time to have a look on the context. Question from context. Open page number 64. On page number 64 you can see exercise B. Here you can see exercise B. Answer this question with reference to the context. With reference to the context means all these questions are put up through a context. It means these questions are based on the given context. Context means a writing 2-3 lines. A writing of 2-3 lines. Here you can see first I am going to read the context for you. So listen carefully. A disease that spreads mainly through the germ-infected air when somebody who already has the disease coughs or sneezes. This is the context. Now, I am going to tell you the meaning of this context. A disease that spreads mainly through the germ-infected air. ये जो बीमारी है, ये फैलती थी कैसे? germ infected air. When, जब कभी, somebody who already has the disease coughs or sneeze. जब अगर किसी व्यक्ति को ये डिसीज पहले से ही है तो उसके आसपास के germ infected air से भी ये डिसीज फैलती थी. Which disease? Tuberculosis. In this chapter, which disease is talked about? Tuberculosis. That is TB. Now question number 1. In question number 1, it is asking that which disease is being referred to. It means कौन सी डिसीज के बारे में इस चैप्टर में बात हुआ है, इस चैप्टर में किस डिसीज को रेफर किया गया, बतलाया गया है. Here Now I'm going to show you the answer. Here you can see tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is the disease. It means tuberculosis is being referred. Which disease is being referred? Tuberculosis. Now second question is, who was the somebody who gave the infection to Mary's mother? I told you children during the chapter explanation, Mary's uncle was infected with this disease. Which disease? Tuberculosis. So here it is asking that who was somebody who gave the infection to Mary's mother. We know that the somebody was the Lady Shaw's brother. Lady Shaw's brother means Mary's uncle. Lady Shaw's brother who gave the infection to the Mary's mother. We have to write only this word. We have to keep this word in mind. Lady Shaw's brother. And rest of the answer is from the question. Here you can see the somebody. The somebody was the Lady Shaw's brother who gave the infection to Mary's mother. So we have to keep who was somebody? Lady Shaw's brother. Lady Shaw's brother. Now next question is C. What else is said about the disease? What else is said about the disease? It means और इस बीमारी के बारे में क्या बताया गया है चैप्टर में? We know that in this chapter it was said that this disease was incurable. Incurable means untreatable, जिसका कोई इलाज नहीं है, जिसे हम ला इलाज कहते हैं. उस समय में ट्यूबरक्लोसिस का कोई भी इलाज नहीं था. Now, I hope you all understood all these three questions. All these three questions are based on the context reading. Now I am going to read context number 2. So listen carefully. Here you can see in your book on page number 64, number 2. After each such ordeal, Mary would weep in the arms of Miss Topalska. Miss Topalska. Here we have to understand what is the meaning of ordeal. Ordeal means a painful experience. What was a painful experience? Here, what was the ordeal? Question number 1 is, what was the ordeal? Ordeal means what was the painful experience? Can you tell me, children, what was the painful experience for Mary? Interrogation. On that time, Poland was occupied or ruled by the Russian, and Russian inspectors frequently or often visit all the schools and do interrogations on that time. Here you can see what was the ordeal. Interrogation was the ordeal. Interrogation, it means asking, questioning, was the ordeal. Why would Mary weep? Because of the ordeal, Mary would weep. Now, the next question is, who was Topalska? It's a very easy question. Who was Topalska? Topalska was Mary's teacher. Keep this in mind. Topalska was Mary's teacher. All these question answer of context number 2 is only one line answer. Now it's time to discuss context number 3. Here you can see context number 3. Mary felt intense pressure to do similarly well. Mary felt, what did he feel? She felt intense pressure. She felt intense pressure to do similarly well. Similarly well. What is the meaning of intense? Intense means large or huge or much. Here you can see, why was Mary under pressure? Why was Mary under pressure? Can you tell me why was Mary under pressure? मैरी को प्रेशर क्यों होता था? वो परेशान क्यों रहती थी? Mary was under pressure because she wanted to become like her sister. She wanted to become like her sister. Here you can see the answer. Mary felt intense pressure to do similarly well. Similarly well. Why was Mary under pressure? Mary was under pressure because she wanted to become like her sister. Now, question number B. What did she do to do similarly well? What did she do to similarly well? She involved herself to her studies in order to do similarly well. Here you can see, this context is taken from the end of chapter. Here you can see, Mary felt an intense pressure to do similarly well and applied herself in the last 5 years of school to her studies. When she graduated from school at the age of 15, she earned herself a gold medal as the best student. So, in this question, what it is asking? It is asking that what did she do to do similarly well? She involved herself to her studies. It means she paid more and more attention towards her studies in order to do similarly well. अच्छा करने के लिए उसने अपना पूरा ध्यान, पूरी मेहनत किस पे लगाई? स्टडीज पे. Then C. Did Mary succeed? क्या मैरी सफल हुई? How do you know? आपको कैसे पता? Yes, Mary succeeded. Mary succeeded. She won the gold medal for the best student. Here it comes from the last line. She earned herself a gold medal as the best student. So we can say that yes, Mary succeeded. She won the gold medal for the best student. So that's it about today's class. In the next video, we will discuss question from the context. Here you can see on page number 64, 10 questions are given. In the next video, we will discuss all these questions. Now what you have to do, children, you have to write all the word meanings and all the context based question answer in your notebook and learn it properly. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.